Welcome back to Talk of the Town, where we have been talking to some fascinating guests. Now we're going to talk to Kim Storm from the Montage, which is celebrating over 20 years as Wisconsin and South Central Wisconsin's main and unique home furnishing and accessory store.
Right.
Welcome, Kim.
Thanks for having me today.
So what has changed the most in Montage's 20 years of business?
I think primarily what has changed the most is the way people spend their discretionary income. We have, compared to 20 years ago, we have so much more than we used to, like cell phone plans, all the electronic devices for your home, Nooks, iPads. So that competition is what we're up against, getting that discretionary dollar. Another thing that's really different in the 20 years ago in the furniture business is the way people buy furniture. They used to be collectors. No longer are they collectors. I mean, we used to actually sell merchandise that housed their collections. No longer. That's kind of a thing of the past. Also, I think people buy furniture differently now. They used to buy matched furniture. Like, for instance, they'd buy matching love seat and sofa and maybe a coordinating chair, and all the occasional tables would be matching. It's more of an eclectic look now, so they're not really going with the matched look.
So what are some of the current trends in the furniture business beyond the a more eclectic look?
Well, a real big trend right now is the industrial look. So you'll see influences of rustic wood, mixed metals, glass, concrete. Anything that you might see in a workroom or a warehouse is kind of filtering into your home accessories. That's a real big look. I just spoke to one of our manufacturer reps last week, and he told me that velvet is going to be making a big comeback in upholstered items. So velvet, the 2014 color of the year is a radiant orchid. So you're going to be seeing that exotic orchid color coming out in home furnishings and accessories. So that's kind of fun. And you know, the furniture business largely follows the fashion business. So whatever you see in the fashion magazines or coming down the runway, you'll see kind of coming into your home decor.
So what's new with home accessories this year then?
Well, because I mentioned the industrial look is so big, rustic features. So like I said, mixed metals, lamps that have exposed light bulbs. The Edison bulbs are really big. Just more of a rustic look, toned down antique looks, fabrics that are like burlap and macrame crafts are coming back. Any kind of woven baskets. So just, you know, kind of the more rustic look is popular. Large scale clocks, abstract artwork. Those are just a few things I can think of.
So in the context of today's home furnishing market, what have you done to stay successful?
I think what the Montage has done that really works for them is change. You know, when you're in a retail business, you have to constantly be changing. And because they sell off the floor, their merchandise is always changing, the displays are always changing. So it's just a really fun, inspiring place to come in and get ideas. Plus, I think most importantly is customer service. They are really, key on customer service. We get the majority of our customers coming back to us. I just had a customer come in last week and said they bought their furniture 18 years ago. They're back to see us again for a second round. And then word of mouth. So customer service is very, very critical in success.
So when people walk into your store, what are they most likely to ask about?
Oh, what smells so good? Because people come into our store just for the candles. We sell Swan Creek candles, and that is hands down our top selling candle. And our two signature scents that are so popular are gingerbread and hazelnut. And that makes your home smell so good, like you're baking, and homey. So I think that's probably why those are so popular. Another popular thing right now with candles are the battery timed candles. They have a little flickering light, and they look so realistic. So that's pretty popular too.
So tell me about one item at the Montage that you sell that people might not expect to find at a home furnishing store.
Well, that would probably be jewelry. We are constantly expanding and changing, and we just recently added a women's boutique. And in that women's boutique, we sell clothing, shoes, scarves, purses, and jewelry. And I wore part of the jewelry collection today. It's called Mariana. It's handmade in Israel by Mariana. And the owners, when they were on vacation in New Zealand, brought it back. So we're one of the only places that have it in town. So it's really kind of unique. Every piece is handmade. She uses antique beads, Swarovski crystals, and cut gemstones, and lifetime guarantee. So that's probably the biggest thing that you wouldn't expect to come in to a furniture store and walk out with.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, it was
and
fun.
learning
My
about
pleasure.
Your store.
Thank you. Come out and see us.
I definitely will.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be right back with Talk of the Town.
That was so cool.